Good morning, hello, and happy Monday and happy Halloween for those of you who are Satanists. I'm kidding, okay? And how sad is it that I have to say I'm kidding, but these days you've got to say that you're kidding. Okay, World Series Game 3, just a hunch on my part, but as the series goes to Philadelphia, I think tonight is the night that the Astros will stage a late comeback. Phillies may get off to a good start. They got those crazy fans in the stands. They got Syndergaard on the mound. This time it's the Astros who come from behind to take a 2-1 series lead. Okay, the first thing I thought yesterday when I was watching the Cowboys and the Bears warm up prior to kickoff was, you have two teams who have among the most iconic uniforms in all of sports. And so for sports marketing reasons, both teams declined to wear those uniforms. Bears, that orange is just not cool. And Cowboys, let me just say this again. That dingy, cheap Walmart blue just doesn't get it done, especially when you're wearing it voluntarily at home. Don't ever do that again. But my second thought about the Cowboys, they're pretty good. They are legit. That is at least a top 3 defense, at least. Pollard is emerging as a neutron bomb. The offensive line is really starting to gel and thump. The bye week is coming at a perfect time. They're on a roll right now at the expense of the NFC North. You take a week off, you get Zeke completely healthy, you get Parsons completely healthy, and of course you got the Packers coming up next. And it's not that big a deal at all, is it? I had to. Next big thing for the Cowboys in my mind, I want to see how they play at Minnesota in 3 weeks. I think that will be a test for sure. The Bears, a couple things. Justin Fields is a truly phenomenal athlete, and he's sort of starting to learn how to play quarterback, which is cool. But you might want to bother to touch a guy down after one of your opponents recovers one of your team's fumbles. Teammates don't respect that. Of course, Derrick Henry ran for 200 plus yards yesterday. He does that a lot anyway, but he seems to do it every single time he plays the Texans. All right, let's all be honest with ourselves and each other. We all love our teams above everything else, and our team is special. But deep down, aren't we all a little bit jealous and envious of Bill's Mafia? Yeah, I'll have what she's having, or he's having, or they're having. That is the best fan base in the NFL, along with the Chiefs. All right, there's no truth to the rumor that Christian McCaffrey also drove the 49ers team bus, or bus S, because he can drive them all at once, to the airport after they laid that thumping on the Rams. So he runs for a touchdown, he makes a spectacular catch for a touchdown, and he throws a touchdown pass. Imagine how good he's going to be when he learns the remaining 90% of the Niners playbook and their defense gets healthy and they get Debo back. Kind of scary. The Jets really blew an opportunity. And as for the Giants, we now know that water seeks its level. The Giants are good, but the Giants are not great. You want great, or at least a great job by somebody? Look up Carol Pete. The Seahawks are the absolute most pleasant surprise in the NFL this year. That's leadership, not only from the head coach, but from their quarterback, Geno Smith. I will give Russell Wilson and his bird some credit. He made a couple of late plays yesterday across the pond, got his team a win. As a result, Jacksonville, my goodness, they're now 2-6, and they could just as easily be 6-2. They got to be kicking themselves. All right, anybody who really thinks that J.J. Watt was mocking Jared Allen yesterday with that sack dance where he does the lassoing thing, are you kidding? They're friends. Jared Allen was in the stands. He'd just been inducted into the Vikings Hall of Fame. It was a tribute to a great player. He was not mocking him. Do you know anything at all about J.J. Watt and who he is? Okay, so Jimbo called Kiffin a clown in the offseason. You tell me who's wearing the red rubber ball nose and the floppy shoes now. All right, Georgia and Tennessee, they're now 1-2 in the AP poll. And you mean they play each other this Saturday? Man, I'm probably going to have to watch that. American sports are often a microcosm of American culture, and this tidal wave of anti-Semitism is an alarming case in point. I'm telling you, friends, this is getting out of control, it's getting scary, and it's completely reflective of the neo-Nazi fascism that threatens our country right now. Yeah, it's all coming from the same place. So Michigan State has suspended 4 of those players who were involved in that Saturday night tunnel assault on at least 2 Michigan players. They've suspended those guys. Okay, fine, that's great. Now you need to cancel the rest of your season, Spartans. I'm not kidding at all. That was completely shameful. You want lack of institutional control? Happy Halloween again. And in case you're wondering, I'm clearly going as a cranky old man. We are bringing facts back into fashion. We are making simple sanity sexy again. And we're beating crazies of all stripes back into the margins and shadows where they belong. We are radically rational.